Before you drop your hard-earned cash on a new portable printer, you need the actual facts. I've spent hours deep diving into the spec sheets, the manuals, and the main flaws reported by real buyers for the N80 Bluetooth thermal portable printer, so you don't have to. There's no physical unboxing fluff here today, folks, just pure structured data analysis. Welcome to Tech Verdict Central, the channel that chews through the specs and does the heavy lifting of research so you can buy better and completely without regrets. Oh, and to make your life just a little bit easier, if you're already looking to secure the lowest price from a reliable seller, the official and safe link is right down there in the description. All right, let's get straight into the technical data and see if this thing actually delivers. Here is the roadmap for our explainer today. We're going to hit the portable printing promise, validate its real-world performance, look at the thermal tech advantage, acknowledge its honest limitations, and finally, give you the unbiased final verdict.
Kicking things off with Section 1, the portable printing promise.
The absolute core promise here is totally cutting the cord. It's about dropping all that heavy baggage we usually associate with traditional office setups. I mean, think about it. Wireless, on-the-go printing without the weight, the bulk, or those insanely annoying ongoing ink expenses. If you have ever tried to haul a desktop printer anywhere or worried about a cartridge leaking in your bag, you know exactly the pain point we're talking about here. According to the data, this little machine is specifically engineered for a few key profiles: travelers, remote workers, students, and small business owners. Basically, if you occasionally need physical documents or a quick receipt, but you're nowhere near a standard office printer, this is aimed right at you. Like, if your desk is a coffee shop on Tuesday and an airport lounge on Thursday, you are exactly the target audience. Moving right along to Section 2, real-world performance validation. So, based on the reports, getting this thing up and running is ridiculously straightforward and literally takes minutes. Unbox the printer, pair it via Bluetooth to your iOS or Android phone, and print. Notice what is completely missing there? There are no complex driver downloads required and zero need for a Wi-Fi network. That direct Bluetooth connection is an absolute lifesaver when you're stuck dealing with spotty, unreliable hotel internet. When we look at its proven utility, it boasts fast print speeds for basic needs, it literally fits right into a backpack pocket, and it has a reliable battery for a full day of light use. It genuinely earns that portability label without weighing you down. But hey, stick around because in just a minute, I'll show you a detail in the spec sheet regarding how it actually prints that the brand doesn't always highlight, and it could completely change your buying decision. Which brings us to Section 3, the thermal technology advantage. So how exactly does it pull off this extreme portability and zero ink magic? It is all about thermal printing technology. This is a digital printing process that produces an image by selectively heating coated thermochromic paper. That entirely eliminates the need for ink cartridges. Instead of tiny little moving print heads spraying liquid ink, it uses heat to make this specially coated paper turn black. It's honestly brilliant for travel. When you stack the N80 up against a traditional portable printer, the advantage is crystal clear. The N80 gives you no ink cartridges, no dried ink issues, and a super lightweight design. Traditional printers, you're stuck with expensive ongoing cartridge costs, heavy hardware, and messy maintenance. We've all felt the pain of needing to print one single page only to find the inkjet completely dried up. With thermal, you skip that entirely. But we've got to keep it 100% real here. Let's dive into Section 4, acknowledging honest limitations. What are the honest inherent constraints of thermal printing technology? Look, ditching the ink is a massive win, but there's a specific point here about the paper itself that could completely change your buying decision. We have to objectively evaluate the trade-offs of going ink-free. And here are those trade-offs. First, there's a lower quality ceiling. It just lacks that high-end professional crispness you get from a laser printer. Second, there is absolutely zero color printing. It's monochrome only. But the biggest red flag, the paper fades from heat and sunlight. If you leave a thermal printed receipt on your car dashboard on a hot summer day, it is going to turn entirely black. That makes this pretty terrible for long-term archiving or formal business contracts. Also, the data shows a real logistical hurdle for high-volume users. You absolutely must carry spare paper rolls, which can be notoriously difficult to source internationally. Because the ink is basically built into the proprietary paper itself, you can't just run to a random corner store abroad and expect to find the exact thermal roll you need. You've got to plan ahead. All right, tying it all together, let's hit Section 5, the unbiased final verdict. Taking all the specs, the real buyer reports, and those honest limitations into account, the verdict is in. This device is a practical yes for casual travel printers. It's not a blanket recommendation for everyone, but it is a highly targeted success. What I liked most when analyzing this product is how well it serves its ideal match. Who is that? Business travelers needing quick expense receipts, students printing study notes remotely, or road warriors printing basic temporary documents. If you fit one of those exact profiles, this is fantastic and totally worth it. But if you need professional, archive-quality legal documents or high-resolution photos, this will absolutely be a waste of your money. Ultimately, it boils down to this. Does the convenience of ink-free, highly portable printing outweigh the reality of fading paper and no color for your specific workflow? You have to look at your own travel habits and make that call. If the specs of this product make sense for your needs, remember that the safe, discounted link straight from Amazon is waiting for you down below in the description and the pinned comment. Happy shopping! Thanks for trusting Tech Verdict Central to do the heavy lifting, and I'll see you in the next explainer.